Well, welcome to the 4A1 District Tournament. Our Prairie Grove Lady Tigers getting ready to take on the Pea Ridge Lady Blackhawks. Just a rematch. I'm Lynn Gregson, of course, and with me is Stephen Blackiston. And Stephen, this is just a rematch from last Friday night. And Pea Ridge won their way in yesterday with a victory over the Huntsville, right?
Shiloh Christian,
Shiloh,
I believe.
My fault. Yeah, Shiloh.
Shiloh is the, matter of fact, only school to be eliminated from the 4A1 tournament, in both boys and girls, as we have the opening tip-off. But, yeah, like you mentioned, Lynn, it's a rematch from just a couple nights ago. I would imagine these two teams pretty familiar with each other. Don't need to look at much tape. They know what they're getting with either side.
Well, they played last Friday, long cross-court pass, and the Lady Blackhawks, and it's stolen by Elder. But that game that we had just last week, Prairie Grove got out to a pretty big lead and then mainly just held that most of the evening. The Lady Blackhawks did. There's Elder, no good. Lady Blackhawks did close it down to about 5, I think, 7, and then never were able to overcome that lead. But right now, just underway here, and there's a three-pointer on the way. No good, right into the hands of Ella Falk.
Yeah, we're just about a minute into the game. Neither team's yet to score, but.
And that's going to change here, I believe, when we get to the line, as Lexi Henry's fouled.
Going to have an opportunity.
And who got that foul? Was that number? Okay, it's number 2, and Henry gets that basket. So Lexi gets her first basket of the game, first point of the game for any team, as the Prairie Grove has 1-0. The foul was on number 2, Telgemeier, and Henry's second one is also good. So Lady Tigers, 2-0. Winner of this game will play tomorrow, same time at 4 o'clock against Farmington. The loser, their season's over.
Yeah, this is as far as one of these two teams' year will go.
Stites, the freshman for Lady Blackhawks. Long three, no good. Ella Falk in great box-out position there. And she's looking to make that quick pass to get it down the floor, just unable to do it.
Yeah, certainly, and that's something we'll need to keep an eye on. Pea Ridge played last night, and I feel like it can kind of go one of two ways in a tournament when you're playing multiple days in a row, what your legs will be, or if there's no sort of rust, as you've already played the one game. This is the first game of the week for Prairie Grove.
Nice defense that time by number 4, Sydney Spears, as Lexi Henry went in for the shot, and Spears did a good job, stood straight up and was able to play good D there, and that is a Dayberry with the ball. Now she gets it back out, and it's Stites that has it. Shot no good, rebound on the way up, and still no good. Ella Falk, no, they're going to have a tie up here, and Prairie Grove has the possession arrow.
This game so far, Lynn, reminiscent of kind of last night. Both teams struggling to fire up the offenses in this first couple of minutes. I'd imagine, maybe a little bit of nerves. This is win-or-go-home territory for your season.
Cash for 3, bottom. Hey, that's a good one. I like that. 5-0. And Spivey, she gets it to Stites. Dayberry. She's picked up by Ella Falk. Spivey again, she's guarded by Cash. Don't get too close there. Cash, layup, no good, and there's Falk with the rebound. I'll tell you what I'm noticing right now with Pea Ridge. They're getting to the basket, but their shots they're not really good shots they've taken so far. Like she got in there, but wasn't a really good good look at the basket. There's shot by Henry, short, and Ella Falk's there to pick up the rebound. Now she gets it to Elder. Elder got it. About a 10-footer there for Kinley Elder. With those shots, it's now 7-0 Prairie Grove, 4:59 to go here, first quarter. We didn't get a chance to really do a pregame. We had a little small technical difficulty to get started today. But now we're back at it now. But in this game, the setup is Prairie Grove got the first round bye. Pea Ridge had to beat Shiloh last night. They did do that. So Prairie Grove takes on Pea Ridge today. Huntsville beat Berryville, and so they take on Gravett today. So the winner of these two will play the teams that have automatically qualified. Farmington winning the regular season. They've already qualified for regionals. Gentry coming in as a 2 seed has qualified for regional. The winner of these two games also qualified, and then it's just a matter of seeding. So big game for both of these teams, and here comes Stites down for the Lady Blackhawks.
That's a lot to, kind of go over.
Ingram's in the game now for the Lady Blackhawks, and also into the game is McKenna Ward, and she makes her first basket of the game there, and it's 7-2. So the good timeout that time by Coach Neal, and the Lady Blackhawks get on the board. They'd gone 3 minutes without a basket and get one right after the timeout. Ella Falk, nice defense that time to keep Elder from getting the easy basket. Nall gets it inside to Elder. Elder kicks it out. There is Falk for three, bottom. So Ella Falk with three. So now the Lady Tigers have 4 scorers in the game. Falk with 3, Cash for 3. Lexi Henry's got 2 free throws. And Kinley Elder with a basket. It's 9-2 Prairie Grove.
Well, yeah, it doesn't look like there's much rust for Prairie Grove in this first quarter. They're coming out lighting up the nylon.
Yeah, you got to think about this. Their last game was against these Lady Blackhawks. That's the last time they played. Last Friday, they've had 5 days off. And the Lady Blackhawks, as you alluded to earlier, had to play last night. Now, I'll tell you what's really tough. You talk about legs. Here comes Stites. Whenever you sometimes can get past this game, but the next one, and I'm not, of course I want us to win the game, but if Pea Ridge was to win, that's the one where you go 3 nights in a row, becomes very difficult.
Agreed. You see that a lot in college basketball as well. In their conference tournaments, you see those teams that are down in the 8-9 line. They win a couple, upset a couple, get to the quarterfinals, and then all of a sudden, it's a blowout in that semifinal game against a 2 or a 1 seed. It's just because they've run out of gas.
There it's inside to Elder, kicks it out. Nall, she gives it to Falk. Down to 7 seconds on the shot clock. Falk, and no good. Rebound goes into the hands of Ward. She gives it up to Telgemeier, no good. Rebound, and we kind of stood there. Wow, we got a break there because that was kind of they're going to get it for a foul. Yeah.
That's a pretty easy. There was a foul in there somewhere at some point, whether it was going to be on Prairie Grove or Pea Ridge. And finally the whistle comes. As interesting, the female official with the ball down there, don't know her name, but this is, I believe, the 3rd straight Prairie Grove game that she has done. She did the game last night and then was in Prairie Grove on Friday as well. So she's gotten to see a lot of Tiger basketball as well.
Cash, shot on the way, no good. Rebound. Nice rebound that time by Spears. 9-2 Prairie Grove leads. Ward, about a 17-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound, back up, and no good. Rebound that time by Spears. Lady Tigers get it. And here comes Ella Falk. Under 2:30 to go here in the first quarter.
You can't complain with the start Prairie Grove has had.
3-pointer, no good that time from Henry. And now, nice give. Oh! Henry unable to finish. What a nice pass that time by Kinley Elder.
Yeah, Kinley has great court vision. We've seen that really, she's stepped up that game since winning Colors Day Queen back a couple of weeks ago.
They're going to get Kinley with that foul. So 2-shot foul this time by Telgemeier. And she misses free throw.
This has also been a thing with Kinley. She will foul somebody down into the basket, and the team or the girl that she sends to the line cannot tend to make her free throws. So it's been good fouls if there is such a thing.
Second on the way, she does make 1 of 2. So 9-3, under 2 minutes to go here, first quarter. Prairie Grove with the lead, and we've got 4 of our 5 starters with points.
And the only one yet to score is Ava Nall, and a lot of the time she's kind of the true point guard for this team, looking to distribute and get an open look for her teammate.
And and Ella Falk took it coast to coast, but unable to convert. And I think she took a bad angle that time to the goal.
Yeah, geometry's hard. It really is. It's one of the tougher math classes for me personally.
Long three, short. And, boy, I thought we'd get over the back there by Ward, but it's not called. She puts it up and in. So Ward gets the basket. She's got 4 points in the game, and it's now 9-5. Ella Falk. And she gets it past the timeline. Wow. No foul called, and turnover there. Going to go into the hands of the Blackhawks.
Yeah, it seems like the officials kind of letting them play a little bit in this first quarter.
Rebecca Conkler also in the game. I didn't mention her coming in. So P. Ridge, the other night, if I remember, they didn't sub as much. They subbed quite a bit already here in the first quarter. Maybe what they saw last Friday, and maybe because they played last night. Yeah,
got to keep as many bodies in and as fresh as you can at this point. You know, let some starters come out, have them be fresher for the rest of this ball game. We'll see if it pays off for P. Ridge.
Kidd now in the game for Prairie Grove. Now it's a drive, shot, and in, and one. Hey, it's Lexi. Lexi's going to go to the line to complete the old-fashioned three. It's now 11-5. Lexi now with 4 in the game.
You know, I think Friday night as well, Henry kind of had a quiet first half, if memory recalls, and then she turned it on in the fourth.
She really turned it on, and there she gets that free throw. She's 3 of 3 from the line, 12-5 now. Prairie Grove leads. .40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Boy, they trying to get Stites trapped there, and almost stolen by Henry.
That was a great job defensively from Henry. Got to make that deflection or you leave your man wide open there at the three-point line to take an easy run to the basket.
And let's see what we're going to get here. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's okay because they have the possession now. We get the possession arrow going our way to start the quarter. Spears got tied up. She got inside there, but unable to do anything with it. See, checking into the game is Dayberry, and who was that also number 21? That is Spivey. So 21.3, 12.5, or 12-5, Lady Tigers lead. Stites going baseline. Nice little shot there. No good, though. Cash with the rebound. Now the Lady Tigers can get the last shot.
Yeah, they're going to get it to the point guard, set something up.
Oh, here comes Henry. Henry's going to drive. She floats it. And then in. Oh, I thought it was going to go in and out. But it goes in. That's going to do it. Henry ends up with 7 in the first quarter. Half of the Lady Tiger points. It's Prairie Grove 14, Berryville 5. We'll be back after this.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove. Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest auto parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
All right, we're back, getting ready for the second quarter. Lynn Gregson, Steve Blackerston here on the call. We're watching Prairie Grove Lady Tiger basketball. PG Tigers Online, partnering with Southern Sports Network. You know, we don't talk about this much, but there's 2 ways to watch the Prairie Grove Tigers. You can watch it on the Southern Sports Network app. I've watched last night on the app whenever I was doing a little bit of driving around. or you can also watch PG Tigers online YouTube channel. Sometimes YouTube isn't always working, so it's good to go to the app. You got that option as well.
It certainly is, and the neat feature about our app is not only can you get it on your smartphone, Android, iOS, or whatever, but it's also on Roku's and Fire Sticks if you want to put it on the big TV. Enjoy some PG Tiger basketball action tonight. We also, a little special extra treat, put it up on our Facebook page as well, on our Facebook Live. Just trying to get it out as many avenues as we can to give you guys great PG Tiger coverage.
PG unable to convert. Matter of fact, we had a three-point shot by Kinley Elder. You don't see that a lot. Inside, and good job by Lexi not to get the foul. And there's Nall guarding Stites. And now here's Dayberry. Dayberry's grabbing for White. Good job. Late whistle, but the right whistle, I think. It was a good job by Kinley to get back, to not give the easy basket, but that's going to be her second foul. And now Coach Reed's got to think about, do I take her out? With a 9-point lead, I think it might be an opportunity to sit, but he's right now leaving her in, and now here comes Falk. And again, you talked about this. Foul seemed to come at the right time. Dayberry misses the first one.
And Elder will check out. And we've seen Coach Reed, be able to – he's rolled the dice a little bit throughout the season. I think on Tuesday night against Gentry comes to mind when Lexi Henry wasn't able to go. Ella Falk played most of the second half on 4 fouls. And, we were sitting here thinking, oh, boy, that's, kind of a dangerous idea, but proved us wrong.
Falk. Oh, inside to Nall. Got it. So now all 5 starters for Prairie Grove has points at 16-5.
And anytime you can have all 5 on the floor in the score column, you're doing all right. And that's evident on the scoreboard as well.
Especially when you're only at 9 minutes and 20 seconds into the game.
And that's something I think the boys team did a great job of last night, as well as they distributed the wealth very well, had 3 scorers in double digits, and a couple more were right on the precipice of doing it as well.
Tell you what, I don't know if she noticed that. It was 9 seconds. A three-pointer by Nall. Bottom! Well, Nall just stepped up, took a shot, knocked it down. She heard us talking about not getting any points. She said, hey, Lynn and Steven, I can show you I can score. Yep. 19-5.
Yeah, she's starting to light it up all of a sudden. Had the basket the first time down, and now second time's a little 5-0 run just from Ava Nall.
Well, it's 19-5, and this is kind of what the game we saw last Friday. Prairie Grove got up. We were up by like 14. I think it was 21-7 if I remember correctly. And they started off second half and they closed that gap. Remember, they got a little run.
Got it down to 2, I believe, at one point. And then Tigers were like, okay, we're done. We woke up. Yeah. We're ready to go.
Let's hope tonight it doesn't get close again.
No, I would agree with you on that as well. For the bigger reason is, of course, obviously with a win tonight, like we mentioned, that would punch an automatic ticket to regionals and playing a week from tonight down in Morrilton, which we would bring you that game. But importantly, it also would give you an opportunity to have a little bit fresher legs against Farmington tomorrow, which, of course, we all know who the Cardinals are this year.
That's just an absolute buzzsaw. I mean, both of them, boys and girls teams over there at Farmington, of course, they're our rival, but, I mean, you compliment when you can, and both of them, they've got 2 excellent teams, the girls and their boys. So
yeah, it'll be interesting if Prairie Grove can get through today, see how tomorrow goes, and then also see what it looks like against other competition in regionals, facing off against
probably
other teams.
Yeah, a good chance we might face Morrilton, who last I looked was undefeated in their conference.
Yeah, they'll be in the 4A4, I believe, is who the one is paired up with this year for that North Regional.
Nice job, and they're going to call. I think they're going to call for a foul.
Yeah, some sort of player control foul looks like for
Telgemeier.
Yeah, and that's 2 on Telgemeier and 4 for the half for P. Ridge.
Nall gets it. Oh, little too high for a fault. Dayberry with the ball.
We'll see. Last time the Blackhawks took a timeout, were able to get a basket out of it.
Oh, Spivey turns, gets the shot. She's fouled by Falk. That's the 3rd team foul on Prairie Grove. Falk's first.
Yeah, and I was going to say, just pretty much took the words out of my mouth that time, is timeout was taken last time from Pea Ridge. They able to stop the run of Prairie Grove, able to go to the line and try an opportunity at the three-point play.
19-7, 5:42 to go here, first half. Spivey, shot on the way, and Banks staying open here in Berryville. She knocks it down.
Yeah, I suppose it's open for another 30 minutes or so here.
Well, I will tell you, their struggle has been from the free throw line. They are 2 of 5, but they closed it down to 11. It was as much as 14, and now with the ball, they can put it back under 10.
And you see Elder coming back into the ball game. I imagine that's Coach Reed's adjustment. Put a little bit more size down there in the paint, protect the shots under the basket.
Yeah, she's got to be careful right now, though, with 2 fouls. We're under 5.5 to go. Telgemeier had left the game, comes back in, and she's playing with 2 fouls. Yeah, Telgemeier did a nice job. She got a step on Kidd, and once she did, she went to the basket. Kidd could do nothing once she was beaten. Really, well, we'll see if it was worth the foul or not.
I was going to say, at least it makes Pea Ridge earn them at the line and makes it at least back to a 10-point game with that first free throw. But, yeah, that's about all Hope could do in that situation. Like you said, once you get that step, once you're beaten, you have to be a little bit smart. That time gave up the foul, didn't at least allow the basket.
Bella Barnes, the sophomore, checks into the game for Prairie Grove, and now coming in is Ward. That is McKenna Ward for the Blackhawks. 19-9, second one on the way. It's no good. And Barnes gets it way down the floor. Here's Kidd. Barnes, free throw shot. Got it. Bella Barnes in the game, gets a basket, 21-9.
I was going to say, when ball got thrown down the court, I was wondering who it was going to. Kidd there kind of just disappeared into the bleachers at Berryville, but able to get a good distribution, get her an assist as that one out of bounds.
Who missed that last free throw for them? Who was at the line? It was Telgemeier.
Yes.
Yep, that's right. So she is now 2 of 4 from the line. And they're 3 of 7 from the line on the evening. So
just a
Lady Blackhawks
shade under 50, yeah.
No good. Rebound, Barnes kicks it out to Cash. Cash shot. Cash gets the roll. Cameron Cash gets the basket. She's got 5 in the game. Back to a 14-point lead. 23-9 as soon as the scorers table gets it right. There we go. Why does it take them so long to turn that?
Let's think about it.
It's a button. Sorry. Telgemeier guarded by Barnes. A wide open shot in the corner. No good by Spivey, but they get the rebound. 3-pointer on the way. This time knocks it down. That's Conkler into the game. 23-12. Henry goes coast to coast, going to the line. So Henry's going to go back to the line. She's got 9 in the game right now.
And that's something I think that's really understated about Lexi Henry's game is, we know what she can do from the field. But she doesn't necessarily have to do that. She does a great job of going, attacking, and able to force fouls and get teams into tricky situations with fouls.
She's now got double digits with that shot. Second one on the way here.
We do have a lot of cheerleaders from Pea Ridge making a lot of noise.
Yeah, she does miss that one, 24-12. Telgemeier guarded by Kidd. 3:40 to go here, first half. Lady Tigers have doubled up the Lady Blackhawks, 24-12. Telgemeier wide. I thought she was going to take that shot. But they got close pretty quick. Long 3 off the back of the rim. That was a long 3 by Spivey. They get the rebound. Nice job by Barnes. And the good defense that time on Blything by Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes did a great job moving her feet.
3-pointer that time. Oh, Henry. I'd like to see her follow her shot that time. there's not a lot of her game that you're going to sit here and pick on, but that's one I would pick on because if she follows a shot there, she probably gets a rebound, gets an easy layup.
No, I'd agree. I think that's one of the things, though, with great shooters in basketball. When it leaves their hands, that's just the confidence that you have. You just believe everything that comes out of your hands is going in. That was a pretty quick 5, but
yeah, I would say so.
It was like 4.5.
I think they got Lexi's numbers wrong. I think she's got 8 in the game because I just counted up our points, and I was way over. I was way over. So I only had her at 8, but I looked at the score deal. So
yeah, because they're messing with the scoreboard as well. Now Lexi's points not even showing, so I think, yeah, they're
15, 17.
trying to correct something.
Can Bella get to it? No. Nice job that time by Conkler to get the turnover. And there, look at that. There's Kidd. Kidd should get the easy layup. Kidd lays it up. Kidd lays it in.
Yeah,
Hope Kidd. 26. Let's take a break with 2:41 to go in the first half. Lady Tigers 26, P Ridge 12.
My name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
All right, we're back. (26-12), Lady Tigers lead. 2:41 to go here in the first half.
This game, like you mentioned, Lynn, we talked about it a little briefly at the beginning, kind of has similarities to Friday night. They've gotten out to the big lead, just not been able to really kind of put the foot all the way to the floor.
Stites, nice roll, and a good job by Barnes to pick her up on that backside, and here comes Nall down the floor. She gets it to Kidd. Kidd goes, gives it up. Barnes got it. Now Barnes got her second basket of the game. Bella with 4. It's 28-12. You know, Stites being a freshman for them, she handles the ball really well.
She certainly does, and, Stites and Kidd, that's going to be two names we're going to hear for a while.
Well, they'll play each other for the next 3 years. Telgemeier, she's got an open lane. She should get that. No good. Rebound, back up, no good. And Barnes, I'll tell you what, Blything, who are they going to call that foul on? They're going to call that on Telgemeier. That's her third.
Yeah, 6th for the half as well, or 7th for the half,
So it'd be a 1-and-1 on that.
Yeah, you'll take that all day long. Bella Barnes has had a great first half in this ball game, contributing big off the bench. It's really the bench in this second quarter has been the story for Prairie Grove. Kidd coming into the game, Barnes coming into the game, making a big impact with Elder and Falk on the bench. Two of the higher scorers for this team.
And Barnes, she's not typically a scorer. She's got 5. Prairie Grove, you're right, they've spread the wealth. Second one on the way. Barnes got them both. So Barnes has got 6. Prairie Grove now leading 30-12 with 1:33 to go first half.
Of course, we don't have the plus-minus statistic on hand, but, yeah, you have to imagine Bella Barnes, only positives since she's been on the hardwood here in Berryville in this second quarter, Lim.
Yeah, she came in and gave very good serviceable minutes for Kinley Elder and Falk, who were on the bench for a while. They're going to call for a walk. Dayberry. So Prairie Grove, nice lead going here into the half.
Yeah, it's good even with 60 or so seconds to go in this half, it's always good when you're at least at 30 points at halftime. You're doing a pretty good job there. That time not great by Hope Kidd, but yeah, if you can score 30 and a half, you're going to be winning a lot of ball games.
Dayberry, Stites, Conkler, Spivey, and Ingram all on the floor for the Lady Blackhawks. Nall, Falk, Kidd, who just got that one, Henry, Cash on the floor for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, give Kidd basically 2 interceptions for the game, had that one run out.
3, no good, in and out from Nall. 40 seconds to go now here, first half. Gets it down the floor to Ingram. Ingram, nice little move there, and then Cash picks her up. And a good job of defense that time by Nall. Ingram takes it back, drives. Little floater in the lane, no good. Rebound. Oh, she gets a Knight. Oh! Yeah, Cash ended up with it. Now it's back into the hands of Conkler, and here comes Stites. 15 seconds to go.
Yeah, P. Ridge can also hold this for the last shot, but that was a great last defensive stand from Cameron Cash.
A nice job by Dayberry to get that out. Don't foul. No good. 1 half of play. The Lady Tigers lead it 30-12. Scoring for the Lady Tigers. I've got Henry with 8. I'm going to double check this with the scores table. Cameron Cash with 5. Nall with 5. Kidd with 2. Ella Falk with 3. Kinley Elder with a bucket. And Bella Barnes with 6. So, and leading scorer for the Lady Blackhawks, well, it is Ward that's got 4. They've distributed a few.
Yeah, it's been a good first half for Prairie Grove. Like I said, a lot of different names making baskets. That's going to be instrumental for this second half and instrumental for, wanting to move on in to the conference tournament. And, of course, when regional time comes, if Prairie Grove can hold on this afternoon.
Well, we'll take a break. We'll be back in about 7.5 for the second half.
Auto and Farm Supply is an independently owned and operated CarQuest Auto Parts store, a family-owned mom-and-pop business that's been servicing this community since 1983. They can source auto parts from CarQuest and Advanced Auto Warehouses, receiving shipments 5 nights a week. For all your auto parts needs, or if you just want to come down and drink some coffee with the old guys, come see Larry and Karen and the dog Rosie at 119 East Buchanan Street, historic downtown Prairie Grove.
Dumpster Divers LLC is a local family business serving your disposal needs since 2010. We are licensed haulers providing 15-yard dumpsters with prompt and friendly service. Please call us today for a free quote at 479-966-5878. Please like and share us on Facebook. We look forward to serving you soon.
Hi, my name's Jackson, and my family owns Faithful Auto in Farmington, and we love Jesus. Being upfront and honest are part of our core values. You can come see us for your complete auto care. We offer computer diagnostics, brake work, air conditioning service and repair, front end and oil changes. By the way, our computer system uploads your maintenance records to Carfax, so you can take super good care of your car. Have you been in a fender bender? Let us do your collision repair. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, so call for an appointment. We're proud to support the Prairie Grove Tigers. Go Tigers!
Harton Furniture is conveniently located on Highway 62 between Prairie Grove and Farmington. Terry Harton carries staple brands such as Mayo, Best Chair, Ashley, Restonic, and Vaughn Bassett. Terry has over 20 years of experience in the furniture business, and he works hard to keep a well-stocked inventory, but has many more options available through custom orders. So come by and see Terry Harton at Harton's Furniture for all your furniture needs.
He'll treat you right.
Statistics show out of 3 million people in Arkansas, 55% do not attend church on a weekly basis. We value the Word of God in our services. We strive to present it in a practical and engaging way. This is a place where you can belong even before you believe. We will accept you as you are, but we will give you the practical steps to encourage and develop you on your pathway to Christ. We are here for you every step of the way. We'll save a seat for you.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Okay, we're back, getting ready for the second half. I think I got our scoring straightened out. That shot that Ella Falk had, they counted as a 2.
Gotcha. That's interesting. Must have had a Nike on the old line.
Yeah, I missed that. And then I had an extra basket for Cameron Cash, which I think they gave one of Cameron's baskets to Lexi. But I got mine matched up now with the official scorebook. So Lexi has 10, Cash with 3, Nall with 5, Kid with 2. Ella Falk with 2, Kinley Elder with 2, Bella Barnes with 6.
Gotcha. Well, glad we at least got the discrepancy cleared up.
Yeah,
at
it was
least.
driving me crazy.
That's the due diligence we do here at PG Tigers Online and the
That's
Southern
it.
Sports Network.
I think you and I are cut from the same cloth. We want those details answered, you know.
Being detail-oriented, you can't be wrong with that. It's a good way to live.
Ball gets inside, turned. Ward, nice job, gets her own rebound, goes back up. Ward, no good. Falk gets the rebound this time.
You know, Lynn, we'll see. Last Friday against these Blackhawks, able to get it down to 2 points. We'll see if PG can kind of rewrite the script for this game and kind of put this one away in the third.
Ooh, man, Knowles lucky she didn't get a foul there on Ward. Ward gets the rebound. I think Prairie Grove that time a little bit out of sync on that possession. Elder got the ball. I don't think she was expecting it. She kicked it out, and then I thought Lexi did a good job of driving the lane or driving the baseline, but just unable to convert.
Wow.
Not sure what Stites did that time, but she got it in the basket. That was a
high degree of difficulty shot. That was great defense from Null. I mean, there's not much more you can do.
You almost get 3 points from that layup just from the difficulty, you know.
Yeah.
Falk gets it to Cash. Cash. Ooh. Falk for 3. No good. Rebound goes into the hands of Dayberry. And 6.5 minutes to go now here. Third quarter just underway. Tigers up 30-14. We're leading 30-12 at half. There's Ward inside. Ward, she took an extra step, but
and ended up in the right hands anyway. Yeah.
Yep. And here comes Nall, kicks it out to Falk. Kinley Elder shot on the way, no good, and Nall not able to get that rebound.
You know, normally that's kind of Kinley Elder's sweet spot, about that 6 to 10 foot mark outside the basket there on the baseline. She's knocked about 20 or so.
She was a little bit behind at that time, not on the kind of a almost shoot over the corner of the backboard there.
Yeah, you know, and then
Spivey does a good job. I'm going to tell you something. That shot was made way before then. She had great footwork and did a good job of rolling to the basket, and she gets the ball in.
She got herself good positioning. But I was going to say, Lynn, it's been, approaching 3 minutes, and Tigers have yet to score. This is the longest stretch without points for Prairie Grove this afternoon. And, this is something we saw Friday night with P. Ridge trying to close the gap in that third quarter on senior night.
And that's going to be a foul on McKenna Ward. She picks up I think that's her first foul, and it's the team's first here of the second half. Wait, is that her fourth foul?
It looks like it is.
I was looking at the other player there. That's why I said her first, but, man, that's 4 fouls on her. And she come out of the game, and Dayberry gets the ball. And the Lady Tigers are up 18. It could go down to 12 or maybe even 11 with this shot, and no good, but they get the rebound as Telgemeier throws up a prayer, doesn't get answered.
Yeah, that certainly was a prayer. Made one of those earlier, but not this time, not the second time either. Not great looks.
Man, I'll tell you what, they are battling down there, and Spivey and Telgemeier, they got several shots, but they kept getting them not being too critical. They were throwing the ball up.
Yeah, it was like a fire drill.
They were not shooting the ball. They were throwing the ball up instead of, stepping back. And luckily for the Lady Tigers, that was good for us. So 30-16. We're going to stay with it this time, Stephen. Coach Reed not happy. When we can hear him over here, he's not happy.
Yeah.
And he's talking about being strong with the ball.
Yeah, and that's one of the things when you get that rebound, one of the first things you're taught as a rebounder, you never want to go down to your waist with it, even though in your mind you think, oh, that's a safe spot for it. It allows the defender able to get their hands in, able to tie you up, able to maybe even poke it away. You want to catch it, hands, elbows out, clear you some space. If they're going to try and poke a hand in there, they're going to learn a lesson.
Yeah, and probably get a foul.
It also could be talking about refocusing on this offensive end of the floor as it's approaching a 4-minute scoreless drought. Obviously, still a little bit of time before we hit that mark, but it has been a lengthy drought for the Tigers.
Well, I don't think we scored in the last minute of the first half. So, yeah, we're probably past the 4-minute mark. Boy, Nall gets it across. We got numbers. There you go. There's Cash up and in. Cameron Cash now with 5 in the game, 32-16.
Yeah, Cash is always there for Prairie Grove. If you need a basket, she is a reliable shot maker.
Look at the freshman Stites takes it in. She's got 4 points here in the second half. She didn't have any in the first. And Ella Falk's going to get over the timeline for the Lady Tigers. Back to 14-point lead. P. Ridge trying to chip at this thing. Prairie Grove probably went, you count the end of the first half till they scored, almost 4 minutes without a basket.
Yeah, it was absolutely ice cold. It's a good thing the lead was what it was. Is all in all, still double-digit advantage for your Tigers.
There's Cash again. No good. Nice. Boy, did you see Telgemeier box out that time?
Yeah, that's just wanting it more than the other player getting in position, setting yourself up strong, go up and get the rebound.
Oh, that was double dribble. That was a double dribble. They got missed. Somebody else saw it, too. I heard him say it. Nice take, and Ella Falk gets the rebound. So Lady Tigers only 2 points here in the second half. We're 3 minutes and 25 seconds to go, third quarter. It's 32-18. Cash takes, no good. There's Elder. Elder decides to kick it back out. There's Falk for 3, bottom.
And that time I made sure to look at her feet when she landed, or when she took off. She was about a step behind the line that time, so that one will count.
17-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Their largest lead's been 18. That's what they went at halftime with. They're going to call her out of bounds. And a good job by the defense not to foul, but to give her such short space on that baseline, she went out of bounds.
Yeah, basically use that baseline as the sixth defender, and P. Ridge not able to stay within the bounds of the hardwood.
Cash partially blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds to Prairie Grove. 2:43 to go here, third quarter.
Well, the offense for Prairie Grove's trying to wake up. Couple of, only 5 points or so in this second half. It's trying to roar back to life.
And there's Elder, gives it back to Cash. Cash got it. Cash, you said when we need a basket, Cash can get it. She cashes in, 37-18, 19-point lead.
Yeah, she's been the spark in the third quarter.
For those that just love Prairie Grove basketball, you and I get to stay around here for about 3 more hours after this is over to wait for the boys to play. We'll enjoy the tournament. And there's a long 3. Got it.
Wow.
That was Ingram for 3. She cuts it down to 16. Now, there are 4 seniors for P. Ridge, Ingram, Spears, Spivey, and Blything. And, unless they make a big run here, this could be their last game. The long 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes to Ingram.
Yeah, no, that's a great point, though, about the day of basketball action. It's going to start with Prairie Grove Tigers, going to end with Prairie Grove Tigers.
A long 3, no good, and nice rebound that time by Elder. Now, one thing I've noticed about Elder here in the second half, that's the foul is going to be on Ingram. What I've noticed about her in the second half is she is not they just gave the foul to the wrong team.
Yeah, I was going to say. Hopefully they'll straighten that up.
Hopefully they will.
Maybe the bird that's flying around in here is messing with the wires.
Cash for 3. No good. Rebound goes to Prairie Grove. But Elder's had the ball inside a couple times and turned around and kicked it out. I don't know. There's a nice in, and it's going to go in for, or Ella Fox will go to the line. Falk.
Yeah, they did give the foul to the wrong team. It should be 3-0 in terms of fouls.
It looks like they just put that foul up there. Should be 3-0, and they gave the foul to Ella Falk. Ella knocks down that free throw. Ella now with 6 points in the game.
You hope that is a moot point.
Yeah, you hope it's a moot point, and you hope the official scorers got it right. And Ella makes both free throws. Now 7 in the game, back to an 18-point lead. 1:15 to go here, third quarter. Telgemeier guarded by Henry. There's Ingram. And they're going to get Ingram for another foul. That should be Ingram's foul. Her third foul, I think, but she gets the charge there. Prairie Grove will retain possession with 53.8. Seeing the Gravette Lions in the house for the boys. The Gravette Lions will be playing Huntsville later on this evening.
Yeah, they're in the girls' bracket, I think.
Or that's in the girls' bracket. I'm sorry. Or a boys' game, it's a Berryville they'll be playing.
Yeah, getting to play the hosts. As I believe this is the first year in a while, and I know we've talked about this over the course of the season. First time in a while it's not been the East-West sort of setup with 9 schools in the conference. It's back to being an 8-team tournament.
And with that 9, I think they were having a consolation game, and they won't have that game this year, which really is the disadvantage of Prairie Grove probably.
Yeah, because, this girls team has played, and we've talked about this a couple times as well off air, this down the stretch run, they've played like the second-best team in this league. They knocked off the second-best team without their best player about a week ago on Tuesday. It's just the one slip up here against Huntsville, one slip up here against Gravette. That's really kind of the difference between Prairie Grove having an automatic berth in the regional versus having to play their way in today.
Elder back to Nall. 15 seconds now to go here in the third quarter. Lady Tigers have maintained. They had an 18-point lead at half. They're at 18 now. Ella Falk with about a 10-footer. Got it. Ella now with 9 in the game. 19-point lead. And that's too late. Well, that's going to do it after 3 quarters of play. It's a 20-point lead for Prairie Grove, 41-21. Back for the fourth quarter after this.
Zing Broadband is a proud sponsor of area schools and is excited to offer incredible fast internet speeds. Our students can focus on what really matters, knowing that Zing Broadband can keep up with them. We recognize the hard work and dedication of our students and athletes, and we've built a network to deliver their demand. Zing Broadband proudly serves our local communities and supports all their endeavors.
Well, as we get back underway, Stephen Blackston with you. Lynn heading down to the scorer's table. Wants to make sure fouls are correct here for these final 8 minutes. But it's all Prairie Grove for the first game of the second day of the 4A1 tournament. They're looking to punch their ticket and move on to beat against their Highway 62 rival on Thursday. We'll have that game for you right here on the Southern Sports Network and PG Tigers Online. Go live at about 3:55 as we're back underway here in Berryville. This will be Telgemeier. Hope Kidd guarding her. Nall, Elder, Falk, and Henry, the other 4 on the floor. Up off in the glass for the first points of this fourth quarter. That was Ward, the freshman, knocking it down. This is Prairie Grove's freshman. Kidd with it. Dishes to Ella Falk. Kicked out to Nall, who's taken a 3 tonight. Pushed over Hope Kidd, going to take a 3 of her own. Not quite there for the young freshman. Hasn't played like a freshman in January and February here in the Natural States. Gotten some great run and varsity minutes. got her first career home start as Lexi Henry going to pick up the actual first foul of this second half. We'll come at the 7:05 mark. That's Lexi's second foul of the game. Wait to get back underway. Ball inbounded into Stites. Now over to Telgemeier. Shot off the mark, loose ball, rebound, trying to get to it. P. Ridge able to clean up the glass. Shot foul counts for the Blackhawks as they've scored all the points in this fourth quarter so far. Lynn, you're back with us after going over to check with the coaches.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get it straight. So that's Ward making both of those free throws. Who made their first basket?
I believe first basket went to Telgemeier. Was the one who knocked it down first.
That's her first field goal of the game. She's got some free throws. The 20-point lead down to 15.
Yeah, and while you were gone, Tigers did pick up their first 2 actual fouls of the ball game.
Three-pointer, no good. And Kids missed a couple threes. Now, let me ask this question here. Did they get a three-pointer on one of those baskets?
It was an and one. That was what the free throw was. Yeah, the free throw was an and one opportunity that was buried for P. Ridge. Imagine, I'm curious your thoughts, Lynn, but at some point I feel like P. Ridge should really take an opportunity and just call themselves the Ridge.
Well, they do. They do sometimes.
Ah, beautiful. I was going to say it was a golden opportunity that they missed. Doesn't quite have the same ring for the Grove, you know. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Now, I wonder, with that knock away, I believe, well, no, they're still, I wonder if they get the 10 seconds again with that knock away, or I know that the shot clock doesn't start over, but I don't know if they get a fresh 10 seconds to get it over the timeline.
Well, it looks like.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They did it quickly.
I think you get a fresh because it went out of bounds. They never did correct that up there. I think they got it right on the books. Cash, no good. Rebound, Elder, back up, Elder in. Kinley Elder picks up her second basket of the game, 17-point lead, 5.5 to go.
Yeah, P. Ridge done a good job of keeping Elder quiet tonight, but had a lot of other scores step up for the Tigers tonight. You know, Bella Barnes
came in. That was great minutes from her in the second quarter, getting 6 points at the same time. And a timeout by Coach Neal. 5:17 to go in the ball game. Let's take it with them. Tigers up by 17.
Kimball Mechanical Systems specializes in installing plumbing, HVAC, and electrical systems in mid to large housing projects, including subdivisions, apartment complexes, and military housing. Kimball wants to partner with more people who want to earn a good living in the skilled trades. Kimball is the largest mechanical contractor in Arkansas with 8 other locations nationwide. Kimball is proud to have won Arkansas's Best Places to Work 5 years in a row. They provide excellent benefits and an amazing family-oriented culture. For great job opportunities, check out kmsjobs.com.
Okay, we're back with you. And Lady Tigers up by 17.
You know, it's hovered around that 20-point mark once the offense started going. It looks like you have a 5-second, or no, foul. You get somebody in Prairie Grove with a foul. I think that's going on Null, her first. Interesting. Now, you know, they have the fouls in favor of Prairie Grove at 4-3, but in reality it's really 4-3 in favor of P. Ridge. It doesn't look like they've, you know, corrected it, and I don't know if they're going to.
Yeah, they screwed up. That's for sure, because the foul was on 32 and they gave it to our 32. Telgemeier guarded by Henry. No, we have no one in any serious foul trouble, especially with just 5 minutes to go in the game. Ward goes against Falk, no good. Elder with the rebound. Prairie Grove Lady Tigers have played good defense, and I want to compliment the Lady Blackhawks. When they have missed a shot, they've battled down there for offensive rebounds, loose balls. They've gotten a few, but not able to convert. We talked about it a couple times. They just threw the ball up rather than taking shots.
Yeah, the shot selection has been questionable for Pea Ridge, but, yeah, you can't fault the effort.
No, not at all.
As they rally to every loose ball, every ball that plays off the rim.
Another thing I'm impressed with them about is they keep playing. I mean, they're down 17. A lot of teams who just,
roll over,
pack it in. There's Cash for three, bottom. Now Cash with 10 in the game. She tied for the lead scorer of the ball game. And now it's back to 20-point lead. Ward way off the mark that time, and here comes Nall. She gets it to Cash, and back to Nall, and we get over to the timeline. Ella Falk being guarded by Ward. There's Cash again for three. Bottom! And now Cash with 13 in the game. It's a 49-26 lead, and Prairie Grove starting to smell the automatic regional bid here. I shouldn't say automatic. That's been earned.
Yes.
But they're starting to smell that regional bid, which, as you mentioned, will more than likely, maybe not, but we'll probably play next Wednesday down in Morrilton. 4:02 to go in the ball game. Tigers up by 23. Ward misses the free throw.
I'd say it's a 90-95% chance, because the hiccup we have with it is, we've talked about, is looking on Scorebook, the official host or data source for all the tournaments has a discrepancy in it where there's 3 games being played on the same night in Morrilton. It's the only regional that's like that, because I went and checked the other regionals in 4A. Is they're going to get – I thought that was definitely pushed out of bounds by Pea Ridge.
Oh, definitely.
Interesting. But what I was going to say to finish that point is every other regional in 4A has 2 games on Wednesday night and 2 games on Thursday night.
It's probably a typo there, of course.
Yeah, the 2 and the 3 are right beside each other, so it happens. But it should be next Wednesday, week from tonight, at about 7 o'clock, I believe, is when Prairie Grove would play, if they can't beat Farmington tomorrow, of course. That's all dependent upon that.
Three-pointer on the way, no good from Spivey. Ball goes out. And if I'm looking correctly, number 2, Telgemeier is a junior, but they've got on the floor, they've got Ingram, who's a senior, and they have Spivey, who's a senior, and Spears is a senior. So they've got 3 seniors and Blything. So they've got 4 of their 5 seniors on the floor. Oh, no, that's all 4 of their seniors. They have 4 seniors on the floor, and Coach Neal's going to let them finish out their career playing here in the district tournament.
That's what you like to see.
You really do.
It's the end of the road for these girls, and I know, we were talking about this before the game with your son being right here in this very own gym, with his career coming to an end as well. And this is not just an emotional moment, for instance, for the players, but for the parents.
Oh, yeah.
And the countless hours that they've spent with him in the driveway.
You do that, and you're watching them, and if a lot of times these could be an only child or the youngest child, and it's like, wow, this is kind of it. So it just depends sometimes, but you're right. They're down to just. There's Cash short. There's Henry. Henry wasn't quite ready for that. She looked a little surprised it came back down to her. But, the Lady Blackhawks, I've been impressed with them tonight and last Friday night. They just there was never a quit in them, and they've been that way again. And they trying to get it inside there to Spears, and Lady Tigers get it. Falk dribbling her way across the timeline. I tell you what, that Stites is just pesky, isn't she?
High motor.
Cash, 3, this time on the other side, no good. Elder up, and Elder good. Kinley Elder now with 6 in the game, 51-26. Prairie Grove's almost doubled up the Lady Blackhawks. And I really like Coach Neal playing his 4 seniors. I just love that.
Yeah, that's certainly a classy move to
make. And one this time for Stites. Stites, she may be the leading scorer. Well, she's tied for the leading scorer with McKenna Ward for the Lady Blackhawks. And that's like Bella Barnes is going to come in. And Falk's going to go out. Kidd's going to come in, and Henry goes out. And that's probably good. You don't want to get those girls hurt. And this game looks pretty much in hand. 7 points now in the game for Stites. 51-27. And Elder has it. Back to Nall, and blocked by Spears.
Yeah, these Blackhawks aren't going away.
Spivey with the long three. Long rebound goes out to Cash. And Bella Barnes comes in and gets a basket. Bella with 8 points in the game. I'm going to bet as a sophomore, this is probably her career high, would be my guess. I could be wrong. Who are they calling the foul on? I don't think there was a foul as much as she was a little bit out of control, but they'll do a 1-and-1 here, I guess. 1:44 to go in the game. Looks like Prairie Grove will advance and will play tomorrow, 4 o'clock against Farmington. Farmington only one loss on the season, and that was to an out-of-state team. And so they're undefeated in the state of Arkansas, and they are undefeated in conference. Their boys are undefeated no matter who they played. And Stites makes both free throws, and she's got 9 in the game. Bella Barnes gets it to Elder, to Nall, now down to 90 seconds to go in the game. Bella Barnes out to Cash for 3, short. Oh, she's going to go get the free throw line and shoot 3.
It's just been one of those nights for Prairie Grove. Been fortuitous with the whistle, fortuitous on the offensive end, and Cash will go to the line to potentially extend her, game-high scoring more.
Yeah. She leads all scorers right now with 13, and I imagine that's probably going to be the high of the game. There's Cash, make it 14. She makes free throw. Yeah, the only person who's going to have a chance to catch her would be Stites, and she'd have to get hot here. And she misses one. She's got one more free throw. Coming into the game is Autumn Spatz. Also coming in, number 34, Rainey White. White is senior. And Cash gets it. So Cash now with 15 in the game, 55-31. And Stephen, the Lady Tigers are going to play at least for another week. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on White. Oh, 45. Did she say 45?
I was going to say, we don't have a 45 on the floor, yeah. Scores table looks at him, just kind of shrugs like, I don't know what you want me to do with that information. But, yeah, no, season's going to be at least another week long, and then, we'll see how the cards fall in Morrilton next week.
So Coach Ree going to try to get a couple other ladies in. There's Cash. She drives, pull-up shot, no good. Rebound goes to Spears. And a travel.
Wow. The officials are playing to the final horn as well.
No, they're playing the final, and I'm a little surprised. I think she may have fallen asleep on a couple here down the stretch. Bree Chambliss comes in, and who else popped into the game? Someone else. Number 14. That is Caroline Clemens. So Caroline into the game, and Bree into the game, and 63 seconds to go.
Yeah, so all the seniors in the last 2 games have gotten to play for the girls basketball team. That's a nice little, couple game stretch for them. Get some minutes to remember their career.
White gets it to Chambliss and to Spatz. Clemens, I thought she was going to take the shot. Back. Take it. Autumn Spatz, somebody take a shot. White, shot. No good. Rebound goes into the hands of Payne. Lily Payne got it, now bringing the ball down the floor. Some of the Pea Ridge girls getting a chance. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound goes to Clemens. She gets it to Chambliss. We're down to 12 seconds to go in the game. The Lady Tigers will advance. They'll play tomorrow in the semifinals against Farmington. And no good. Rebound. No, please don't foul. That's going to do it. The final score, the Lady Tigers 55, Lady Blackhawks 31. And on behalf of P. Ridge, we'll say goodbye to their seniors for them. They're not broadcasting here today, so we'll say great job for Riley Ingram, Sydney Spears, and Jaden Spivey and Reagan Blything. Hey, great careers at P. Ridge, and we wish those girls well and the things that they'll do in their lives. So good luck to them, and good luck to the Lady Blackhawks next year. So for our Prairie Grove Tigers tonight, Cameron Cash led all scorers in the game with 15, and Lexi Henry had 10. She didn't score in the second half, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think she did, which, that's a good8 for the Tigers if your best player only finishes with 10 and none of those come in the second half.
Also, 9 points from Ella Falk and 8 points from Bella Barnes. Kinley Elder with 6. We're going to have to pop out of here. That's it. Again, Prairie Grove wins. We'll play tomorrow night. And, okay, and that's going to do it. For Steve Blackstone, we'll be back at 8:30 tonight. Well, we'll probably come on air about 8:20. We'll be back 8:20, 8:25 for the boys' game. For Steve Blackstone and Southern Sports Network, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night, and go Tigers!
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. I was pointing to him to go back to